Boom. Bye bye. TV back at it again with these quick updates because trust. If it's not foreign from King Mix Up, it's not credible. And just a few updates for y'all today. I don't know if you heard by now, but it's with sad news that we have to report that, you know, Major Mackerel legs have been amputated. Yes, the news broke earlier today, and it was Braga Benz who delivered the message. And if you don't know who Major Mackerel is, 'cause you might be kind of young, but I'm sure if you hear this sound, it would definitely ring a bell. So let's take a listen. Yeah, and even, Lady Mackerel, well, she now since changed her name to Macadam, was also inspired by Mr. Mackerel. And people, from your have life, you still can strive. You see what I'm saying? I think this was what cost Bob his life, according to the streets. He got cancer through his toes, and the doctor told him he need to amputate it before it spread. And being that his belief as Rastafari in a damn thing there, so it ended up spread to his brain, and he ended up got cancer. But let's listen to what Sprague has to say. So Sprague said, just wanted to share some sad news before the media, because the media, a bunch of savages. Major Mackerel was admitted to hospital on Wednesday and has sadly had his leg amputated. Oh, so it does look like a one. It was a hard decision, but the best one. He is in good spirit and is coming round well. He still has his witty sense of humor and stated, it's better to lose a leg than lose an icon. It's a massive. Full story below, and also link to show support. And he also captioned this post saying, love and all prayers of strength for my original musical mentor at Major Mackerel. As you said, fam, better to lose a leg than a whole icon. Or still a gallop, Yeah, man. I don't think I need to say anything more than that. He's in good spirits, and it's better to lose a leg than an icon. So let's proceed. Now, people, some of y'all might be offended. Some of y'all might get offended at this part of the video because of what I'm about to say. And if you can read, you had already read it in the headline. Trump and Mr. Borris shits in alkaline face. Shits in Andrew Holness's face. Yes. And like the good Negro that he is, the house Negro, bossy slave that he is, he sips it. Yes. The reason why I say that is because, people, we all see what's going on. First, Trump, the US of A, issues travel advisory warnings to their citizens not to venture into Jamaica. And then yesterday or 2 days ago, we seen Borris from UK say the same thing, is warning UK citizens not to travel to Jamaica. And our people has been telling this house Negro, keep the borders closed. But since we're so friendly with everybody and disregard our own, he opened up these borders, And if I'm wrong, please put in the comment section. I think the first case of the Rona that entered Jamaican borders was from the UK. People, you don't see this as a slap in Jamaica's face. This is a total disrespect, people. And this is all because Andrew is getting too close with these damn Chinese. You see, man said America already hit China and their IMF that Jamaica borrows from with sanctions, meaning that they got their visas revoked. You see what I'm saying? People, this is why I said we need to stop borrowing from people and start manufacturing our own things. Because this is not going to go well for Jamaica. Eventually, America is going to start sanctioning Jamaica, imposing embargoes on Jamaica, stopping it from trade. Probably I'll start arresting these leaders now. It's, to me, borrowing from the IMF and the Chinese IMF is two bad things. Because we just a borrow, and we're not strengthening the dollar. And tourism don't add no value to the economy. Probably like 0.5%. It only benefits the private sector and these big hoteliers, you see me? And America is just squeezing lightly. Back to the IMF and the Chinese IMF. I never hear of the IMF owning our lands. They just want to be more in control. I don't know what kind of business people is running the country, because some of these deals, they don't even make no rascal sense. But I just wanted to put it out there. The two white men, them shitting at a nigga face, and he has to take it like the bitch he is. Now let's go on to the next thing. Now, some of you Negroes with locks on the head is going to get quite upset of the things that I'm about to say. But through me no more than uno, me nah go kill uno, me go enlighten uno, me go educate uno. First of all, when since bald head start talk for Rasta, uno put in the comment section. When since bald head a chat for Rasta, and we all know say bald head never like Rasta from there. And yes, I'm calling Marcus Garvey a bald head, but so was the first Rasta. You see what I'm saying, people? Take a look at the man that started this Rastafari movement in Jamaica. Yes, he's on the left, Leonard Howell. You see what I'm saying? And in 1933, he gave the Rastafari 6 principles to live by. And the first one was hatred for the white race, which we see Rastas today mingling with. So, 2, the complete superiority of the black race. 3, revenge on whites for their wickedness. We see a lot of Rastas mingling with the whites again. 4, the negation, persecution, and humiliation of the government and legal bodies of Jamaica. Siskata try to work with Babylon, you see me? 5, preparation to go back to Africa. And 6, acknowledge Emperor Haile Selassie as the supreme being and the only ruler of the black people. And you see, that's what got Marcus Garvey upset with Leonard, is because, Marcus said His Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie used the white man to get back his land. You see me? I said, but people, nowhere in those 6 principles it ever talked about no sodomite, no lesbian, no homosexual. You see what I'm saying? The Rastas nowadays are nothing but Christians. Yes, because if you really look at Rastafari, they always quoting something from the Bible. Man for fisherman, man for multiply the earth. Not saying that the Christians didn't steal their shit from Africa, but I'm just saying, people, it's a Christian mentality these Rastafari have, because it's only in the Bible where it says, sodomite thing and no good thing, because God destroyed them 2 cities there. You said so. The reason why you have the Baba Ashantis, the Naya Bingis, the 12 tribes, Rasta, is because the leader, the innovator of Rastafari, just got tired of the government locking him up and sending him to Bellevue. Because, it was a real colonialistic time back then. You see me, I said? So these Rastas, started their own thing after him never show up to the last meeting, and that's how you got the three sects of Rastas. But them have a Christian mentality. You know what I mean? Mr. Leonard was a real leader, businessman, as you can see, clean cut. And he never talked about no sodomites. I'm not co-signing sodomite. All I'm saying is when since Bald talk for Rastas and all of these Rastas co-signing this dirty hype boy is all the ones that's looking clout. They're looking to be seen, looking to be heard, etc. etc. You feel what I'm saying? A woman in Rastafari is not supposed to wear nothing that goes above her knees. So that's why more time you say the sisters them with some long frock and more time some pants on because we train it's in Rastafari for a girl to be militant. And dirty baldhead hype is dating a bleaching sodomite gal. So what does that tell you about these fraudsters? Nowadays, Rastas don't need to know where they come from to know where you're going. You see what I'm saying? If you're not really into Rastafari, you will check out the gang. Yeah, not Tough Gang, because that's where they got their name from, the gang. His side, so just giving you these quick updates, people. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and hit that notification bell if you ever want the latest in the dancehall news, music reviews, and gossip. Major Mackerel, just go on hold the faith. His side. Yeah, bless.